So today's video we're going to be covering a haul slash swatches and comparisons with high-end palette dupes. So I stumbled across this website because someone I was following actually did a review. I clicked on them and I was like, okay, I've been buying too much makeup. Maybe I need to stop. And oh my god, I cannot believe that like a week later, they actually shoot me an email wanting to send me these products to try out. And let me tell you, I was beyond excited to get my hands on these products. And I was like, yes, of course, I'd love to do a review. I'd love to test out these products, especially for you guys, those of you who are on a budget. So I have these boxes here full of stuff. And we are going to go over them, swatch them, talk about them in details. I will also be comparing them to the high-end products that I do own. And first off, we have the Unicorn Glow. And this is a highlight palette from the brand Face Candy off of their website. So this is not a replica, guys. This is actually a dupe from their website. So this is the Unicorn Glow palette. It is holographic and it has a mirror inside. Now this is a dupe for the Anastasia Aurora palette. I've done a makeup look with this and I used this shade right here and it was pretty intense. I will put the picture on the box above so you guys can take a look and see how vibrant these colors are. And here's the comparison with the Anastasia Aurora palette. Looks like this. It does not have a mirror, and this one has a mirror. This one's much bigger in size and they have different shape. And let me swatch them for you guys so you guys can see the difference here. And they do have different names. If you can see, I will be comparing each one for you. So the first one right here is called Wonder. It's like a green shade and looks like this. Sorry, just so you guys can see, but I'm gonna swatch it on this side. And then the next shade I'm going to be swatching is the shade Dream, and this is from the Unicorn Glow palette from Shop Hush. And the shade that's very similar to this would be the shade Luna. Dream definitely has a lot more pink, and Luna is more like a it has more white off to it. And then let's go ahead and do Stardust. And this is in Eclipse from the Aurora palette. And then next up we have Fantasy from Shop Hush. It's like a pink, it's like a lilac iridescent. And that one's Spectra from the Aurora palette. I feel like it's just a little bit darker. This one is they're very similar in color. They're just slightly a few shades off. So this is a really close dupe. I have Celestial from the Shop Hush palette, and then I have Orion from the Anastasia palette. You guys see how similar the colors are? I'm running out of room to put these swatches on my hands, so I have last one here, Enchanted from the Unicorn palette, and then I have Lyra from the Aurora palette. Very similar in color, so you can either do 40 bucks or 10 bucks. It's up to you. And I feel like the only difference is that the colors are off slightly a little bit. They're a little bit different. They're not exactly the same, but so similar. I feel like when it's on, you probably can't even tell. The only thing with these $10 palettes is that I feel like the formula is a little different. It is more powdery and you do get a lot more fallout, but the payoff is still just as intense. If you can tell, I'm wearing one of them. It's not from this palette. I'm moving on to the next palette. So the next highlight palette is this Bad Habit Rose Highlight Collection. I'm not sure what dupe this is for, but it's probably one of the Anastasia palettes since I only own a few of them. I don't have all of them, so I love the packaging. Looks like this, and it is pretty much cardboard, but I love the color. It's so girly and pretty. Looks like this, and it does have a mirror too. This one's also $10, and let me show you guys just the swatches of these. So the first one is going to be Pinkies Up. This would look beautiful on a darker skin tone person. This one might be a little too red or warm for my skin tone, but this is a very pretty color if you guys can see that. And then next, that's what that looks like. And then we have Cheers. So pretty. These are so pigmented. Come on. And then what I'm wearing on my face is All Day, and this is so beautiful. I love it. It's like a very peachy champagne color. And then next up we have Champagne. Looks like that. And then the last one is Shine. It's like a pearl white. And here are the swatches for the Rose palette. So gorgeous. And again, the formula is also made, it is more powdery, so you do get more fallout, but look at the payoff. And these are definitely blinding. So beautiful. So now I got a few eyeshadow palettes, which I'm super stoked about. Oh my god, I really wanted the Huda palette, and I did not get my hands on it because it's $65, and they have the dupe for that. I was beyond excited. So it looks like this. So their version is by Bad Habit is the brand, and then it's the Aphrodite palette. This is so... Oh, I'm wearing this on my eyes, you guys. I love it. It looks so darn similar to the Huda Beauty palette. It has a mirror, and this is what it looks like. Check those colors out. Like, this is so gorgeous. And again, I do feel like they're very pigmented, very creamy, but they do have fallouts as well. And then, sorry, let me wipe this off so I can swatch these for you guys. So the first color here, we have Sparks, and then we have Tease, and then we have Admire. So these are perfect warm colors. And then next we have Flirt. Looks like that. And then we have Lust. And then we have Romance. And next up we have Adore. Super pretty copper color. And then we have Crush. This is my favorite. I'm wearing this on my lid. It's such a beautiful peach color. And then we have Passion. It's like a taupe, matte taupe. So this consists of matte and metallic. And here is Blushing. I'm running out of room, you guys. I'm going to do back up here. My apologies. And this is Seduction and Jealousy. And I do feel like these blend fairly well. These are awesome to work with. Such beautiful pigmentation. Alright, next up we have Infatuation. Looks like that. It's kind of like a dusty, like a dirty green brown. This is Euphoria. We have Love. Koi's of Creams. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm going to try. And then we have Heartbreak, which is just a matte black. So you guys see how intense these colors are? They are to die for. Oh my god, I am obsessed with these. So next up, I got this palette because I wanted to show you guys the difference. So it's gonna be a dupe for the Anastasia Modern Renaissance. So that palette runs for about between $42 to $45. I don't remember from the top of my head, but you can get this one for $10 on the website. This is by Bad Habit in the palette Royals. It does have a different packaging, and the eyeshadow sizes are much bigger. It looks like this is so similar. It does not have the exact same color. This is the Modern Renaissance. It's much smaller, as you guys can see. Colors are very similar. I'm going to be swatching them so that you guys can see the difference. Alright, so I do feel like this palette is so much bigger, but the formula is a little bit drier. It's not as creamy as the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and the colors are also very vibrant, so it's worth a shot for the price that you actually paid for this. Alright, so the next palette that I received is from by Face Candy, and it's the Sugar palette. Now this one just released. I'm not sure if they're still available because they do run out so fast. This one's also $10, and you guys can kind of tell by the similarity. Oops. This is the dupe for the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I also have that as well. It looks very similar, and here is the Too Faced one. And that's the side by side comparison. The colors are very similar, not exactly. Fortunately, this one does not smell like peaches, and the authentic one does. I think it has this scent thingy in here that makes it stay peachy, smell peachy. So I'm going to be doing swatches for you guys, and again, $45 or so versus $10. This one has more cream and a few lighter colors. There are a few shades in both palettes that look very, very similar. Now this very last one I'm also very excited for. I know Anastasia just launched their Subculture palette for fall, and Shop Hush also came out with a dupe, and it looks like this. It's also Bad Habit, and this is the Retro Love. This one is already sold out on their website. I'm sure they will be restocking, and it looks like this. And it also has a mirror, and of course the sizes of these palettes are a lot bigger than the Anastasia one. And let me go ahead and swatch these ones for you guys. I don't own the Anastasia Subculture, so I have no idea what it looks like. This is such a gorgeous color. This is called Psychedelic. So pretty. It's like a holographic icon is like a iridescent green, has like a yellow sheen to it. And then here is Hippie. Look at that. So pretty. And then Pop. And then next we have Rebel. And there's Mod. And this is Rock and Roll. And that was Peace. And then Flower Power. And we have Youth. Revolution. Then we have Nostalgia, I think that's how we pronounce it. Then we have Fab. So there you go. If you need a dupe for the Anastasia Subculture, this is it. You got to get your hands on this as soon as they restock. And then last but not least, I received the makeup brush set from them. And this is the really cute pastel unicorn makeup brush set. This retails for $19.99 there, and it looks like this. These are synthetic. This is a 10-piece, so it looks like a unicorn horn. I haven't tried these out yet, but I will definitely keep you guys updated on how it's pretty soft. This one I would probably either use for chiseling my contour or like a blush. And there is a fan brush, and look at the details of the brush. It literally looks like a unicorn horn. And then here we have a blending brush. And then we have on a flat brush that you just pack on your shadow. And then this one you can either use to highlight, or you could just bake your powder, or just use it for as a powder brush. And then here's another flat brush. And then it comes with a angled contouring brush. You can use this for blush or contouring, either or. And then you also have, which is another flat top brush. So the only difference between these two is that this one is flat here, and this one is more like angular. And the last brush is another eyeshadow brush. So this is the 10-piece and has the rose gold detailings on here. This is so cute. So if you want to check out affordable makeup brushes, definitely head over to shophush.com to check out these items. Some of them may not be in stock, but keep an eye out, and they should be stocking. These are all already at a super affordable price, but if you want more discount, use my coupon Claire10 in order to save 10% off your purchase. Please let me know if you guys have tried any of these products, what you think about it. We'll be seeing you guys next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye guys.